the
Game
casters
3.
now.
You know, it doesn't feel like Game 3. It feels like Game 2.
Well,
Honestly.
it's game 3 because they've played 2 games already. Feels like game 3 to me.
Yes. And down here, in the bottom left of Game 3, the map, Yansu. The player, MyDarling.
This is William Shatner does introductions.
I can do others too.
No, William Shatner's good. Keep going.
Stardate, February 10th, 2037. The top left, from Cutie
That's
Patootie.
right.
The Protoss of the blue. The player, April. Not bad. Not bad.
Wasn't good either.
It wasn't bad.
It's okay though.
You know what?
This is still the right side. I don't. Are you dyslexic?
I said right, didn't I?
No, you said left.
Oh, did I?
Top. I hope she doesn't spawn in the top left, as that will be. That's like one of those novice maps. If you spawn in the top left. Like,
Yeah.
we make this as a troll map where both players spawn in like the top left and bottom right. So you have to like break the maps. Like, have you played on those like novice maps that have like destructible rocks everywhere, so you just can't rush?
I played 4 games on the novice maps. I played 3 as Terran and 1 as Protoss.
We should do a tournament that's all novice maps, just like piss people off.
We should. Next Ladies of the Swarm, total novice.
Oh, bored.
The problem is that novice maps have low speed, so anybody who uses Protoss is gonna have like just so much power.
Alright, so probe moving across the map for April, gonna pop its way happily into the Zelnaga Tower before moving forward. And SCV Scout moving out from MyDarling, both players heading for Scoutland, and what is this?
We're gonna see a Stargate.
We're going back to our roots here. Worked in game 1.
When in doubt, open Oracle.
When in doubt, proxy it out.
There you go.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that one before.
Well, it's new. If you haven't heard it, it's new to you. But we have a significantly different opening here from MyDarling as the previous one. This is not CC first and then low ground. This is a barracks first and some gas here. So, gonna be a little bit better prepared for this. And
it looks like
she is scouting and not seeing extra pylons here. So,
game paused.
Oh, we need a pause.
Monica, a pause here.
I think
Probably dealing with a little bit of a lag.
I think MyDarling is gonna go for a little Marine Widow Mine push here. Because
Either that, she's looking up on Imba builds how to hold this.
wait a second. Okay. Imba builds, TVZ, okay, I'm all set. That's what I do sometimes. I just set up the build on the second monitor and wait.
Players must give a reason for pausing.
Oh, I'd give you a reason. Waiting for the stream to catch up with the delay.
No.
Probably. Okay, there we go. Everybody ready.
Game resumed.
So
See?
maybe some IRL stuff getting in the way of StarCraft.
Peace in our time.
Yeah. Alright, so
Probes.
1 Marine on the map. No more on the way as Reactor comes, but that makes lots more of Marines on the way in a little bit. So, scouting, no pylons, gonna steal some minerals here.
It also
God.
means that
God,
any
my God,
Stargate
so big.
play will probably be deflected fastly. Oh wow, okay, Proxy Twilight Council.
Oh, we're gonna see a Dark Shrine here.
Possibly.
Right, CC does go down, so Monica following this up, and a factory back behind us. Interesting.
I'm trying to remember my gas readings to tell us if this is going to be Blink or Dark Shrine.
Well, there's a lot of gas being mined. My guess is DTs.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with DT here.
I'll say Blink to cover the bases, cover the spread.
There is a Stalker in production, though.
Yeah, the other
Let's
thing is
look.
the Stalker amount. Plus, Warp Gate is so far from being done.
Oh,
Yeah,
you're right.
yeah.
It's Blink.
Yeah, and Yonsu's a good map for Blink, because one time warp on this ramp here, when you posture the natural, throw down the time warp, come around the side, and then you've got Marines coming up one by one their own ramp.
Yeah, Monica's gotta know something's up here. She's poked up in the base. If she goes up again, she's gonna see 2 Stalkers, so I would not be surprised if we see a bunker go down here, and a starport back behind us. There are a lot of Marines here, though, so I mean, Marine's not notoriously good at killing stalkers. Does see this probe out over here. Monica has the Marines selected. They're going to move off, so she may know something's up here. I think she at least smells that something's a little bit fishy at the moment.
I really wish she would have scanned like 5 seconds ago her opponent's main, because then she would have seen the stalkers and the gateways and the lack of a pylon, which basically screams blink.
Yeah,
So
I mean, I think right now, MyDarling thinks this is proxy Stargate. Like, if you look at where this Widow Mine is burrowed, that would be the proxy Stargate up all the way over in this left position, and she may get a scout off into the base. So this is going to be huge.
This is gonna help. This is gonna be.
Oh, it does get killed. I'm not sure what she saw there, but she's not moving the CC down. Adding on another barracks here. There are Widow Mines around as well, so Widow Mine's going to help a bit here. That's a great spot for that Widow Mine. She's get a couple of shots and just soften up these stalkers. She's going to be able to hold here. I'd like to see a bunker somewhere on the high ground as well, though.
I don't know the effectiveness of bunkers on the high ground, honestly. She saw everything that was technically there, but she didn't see behind the mineral line, so she has to kind of guess, okay, is there another pylon there, or has he proxied it out? I'm pretty sure she thinks he proxied it out.
Yeah, I mean, she has to know there's a proxy on the map right now. We have more production, 2 more barracks coming in. No stim as of yet, but Widow Mines are pretty much covering the entirety of the area. There's nothing down on the low ground here, so gonna see these stalkers up in the base pretty soon. Blink has finished Mothership Core, giving a vision of the high ground. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you wanted an example of all of the balance changes that are coming or proposed to come here, this is going to be it. So we will see Viking in production here. That's going to do a great job at gnawing away at the life of this Mothership Core.
Yeah, you know, I don't see a lot of the
sense.
Viking versus Mothership Core while defending these things. It's really quite new.
Yeah, but if you can deny the vision of the high ground here, this push is pretty much stopped. There are a lot of Marines out at the moment, and just keep adding Widow Mines. Templar Archives going down behind this, and an expansion. So this is like the weirdest soft contain I've seen in a while. And it looks like April's gearing up to get aggressive here at the moment, but sees nothing, and
Well, I mean, her opponent can't technically aggress. She can't actually disarm those Widow Mines, and ooh, loses 1, loses 2, loses 3, 4. Mothership Core goes down, so they can't blink back up. And wow, okay, the blink micro was definitely not there.
Yeah, a couple of blinks back there, but Widow Mine able to take a really nice shot there, soften everything up. Monica feeling pretty safe at the moment, having defended that with minimal losses, and she's going to go poke around, check for any proxies in her natural, and then just go ahead and expand. And I wouldn't be surprised if she just pushes all the way across the map.
I think she's definitely going to push across the map. With Twilight, I mean, with the Templar Archives, Storm hasn't even begun, and there's really not enough gas to support a full change here. April really needed to either contain for a good portion amount more, or do a hell of a lot more damage here. But MyDarling is just gonna.
I feel like that stalker push it didn't hit as soon as Blink finished, so she kind of like lost that window of opportunity. And with the Mothership Core being killed in that attack, there is no photon overcharge. This is gonna look a lot like last game, unfortunately. At this point, just slightly different how we got there. Blink back. Not super effective. Widow Mine does do some damage to Monica's Marines, but there are medevacs here in time. Good blink there from the stalkers back up onto the high ground. We're going to try to keep those alive as long as possible, but this natural is definitely going to fall from here.
Yeah, and with that, April is so far behind. MyDarling taking a huge lead here. No Templar on the field gaining energy. Storm is about halfway done. But even Storm, I don't think is going to help here. The force field actually missed.
Cutting them in half. They need to kite back a little bit so they can't actually just get shot by the units on the ramp. But Monica picking up and dropping over the force field. GG from April. MyDarling holding the blink all in and pushing across the map to take the game there. So MyDarling will move on to play a Zombie Grub.
TVT!
TVT, kids. It's exciting. Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought that the end of this would be seeing a TVT?
I did not.